Oh, hey Ray, sorry, I'm trying to work on something technical. I'm gonna start in just a second. I like ping the Discord and then I realized I didn't have stuff ready yet. So give me like 2 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, I got it fixed. And I'm eating an apple. Alright, so. Hi, Anon. Technical difficulty scream moment. Yeah, that's constant for me. Let me get Virgil off my screen real quick. Uno momento. Also, I don't know if my camera's working, but we're gonna find out. Okay, it is working. Let me move myself over here. Yeah, I think it's working. I don't know. Hi! Who knows how long I'm gonna keep it on for, though, so you guys don't get used to it. You know how I am. I have the camera on for like 2 seconds. I'm like, hey, what's up? Boom! I'm like the bank on Sundays, man. Open and close. And yes, I stole that joke from Louis C.K. from like 1999. He said that banks on Sundays open for half a second. Like, hey, what's up? And then they just close the door. And I remember that, and it made me think of every other thing that feels like it only opens for like half a second. But anyway, let's start the game. Oh, so I went with the same build. Also, let me know if I'm really loud and if the audio's too low. Let me know.
No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Can't even remember last time I joined. We both beat Jill. Uh-oh, you beat Jill and and he's here every time too. Banks still open on weekends? Yeah, they open on like Sundays. They're not open for very long though. They're open till like 2.
Ever.
Is the voice loud enough? Because I got that shit turned down because I don't want that shit screaming in my ears like usual. But, also, I got the biggest strawberry. Look at this strawberry, you guys. This thing is huge, right? Mmm. Fucking yummy. Anyway.
Never, ever.
But I'm going to make different choices. So I'm the same insane build. But I'm going to be making a lot of different choices. Yeah, some places just don't open at all on Sundays. Strawberry is humongous.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Honestly, not existing in the darkness with all my voices talking to me sounds like hell. So let's just keep going.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives are contained within it. What was that about the ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full unhinged. I mean, I'm choosing the insane build, so I'm gonna go full insane. Basically. The only thing that won't change is I'll still try to have Kim be on my side.
This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay, watching me eat a strawberry is probably not cool. I'll stop. I just realized I'm sitting here just eating it.
It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Me and Josh, when Josh was playing last night, we came across this word, abyssopelagic. And we were talking about, he was like, what the fuck is up with this word? I'm like, guess it's a play on archopelagic, you know? A word I can't pronounce, by the way. Don't make fun of me. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to stay in the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Sorry, I know I'm like chewing right into the microphone. I'm sorry. I'm terrible about that, you know?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I don't care, I did this to myself. What?
Yes. Your one disco mother.
Oh, God, dude. Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
This is an accurate description of Earth, by the way.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Alright.
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes.
This
in the
voice
face.
be sounding like a voice in my head, I swear to God. It's all whispering and shit. Shut up. God. Alright, that sounds like something I want to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
It's called waking up after drinking too fucking much for 3 days straight. Alright, back here again. You guys remember the first time I beat this game? It took me 3 fucking months. Let's see how I speed run it this time around. You know what I mean? We're about to find out. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. Yeah, I bet it's empty. You drank it all. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. You. Reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. Yeah. That would be you. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
I'm like already gonna save.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Alright, well... this is a check, by the way. I remember this from last time. You have to, like, pass a check. Hey, Jill, how are you? Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the fate that awaits you there underneath. Really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Yeah, I don't care. Wipe the mirror. Okay, it's not a check. Never mind. I thought there was a check associated with wiping the mirror. I don't know. How are you doing today, Jill?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Also, is it loud enough? Can you hear it? Because I have this shit turned down in my ears. But I turned it up for you guys. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Yes.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Cutie. You mean the face of late-stage alcoholism is a cutie? I'm not making it. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
Woke up from a 2-hour
You've
nap a
worn
few
that
minutes
grin
ago.
into your
Oh,
face and
welcome
now it
in.
won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad, has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. Harry is baby girl. Okay, man.
It might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Formidable. Dig deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression. Impossible. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Alright, well, these are both impossible. So, let's try. Which one should I try? Locate the source of it? I'm gonna try to see if I can stop it from happening. I mean, I'll
It's too
fail.
late. Like an image on film. The
Come on,
expression belongs to your primary motor cortex.
All
It
right.
would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Well, well, well. Alright, what about this one?
Like the rest of you.
Okay, of course,
it comes
a
from
failure.
bad place
Josh passed his
somewhere
check when he
in the
played, by the way,
past.
because he was the thinker
That's
build.
all you know.
Okay, I don't care. Whatever. I'm the insane build. Alright, anyway. Alright. Where's my shoe? There it is. Alright, I think we're about done. Oh, wait, let me get my pants. Actually, no, I don't need pants. Oh, wait, let me get my tie.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Yo, when Josh played last night, I was so surprised that his necktie didn't talk to him. I was like, why isn't your necktie talking? Because he's not fucking insane like my... Like, well, me and
has
my
it been
character.
consigned there as punishment. You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself.
I am using the same build, but I'm
so
gonna
that you
choose
may
different
continue your
options.
adventures
I
together
can't choose
in
my...
this
I
strange
can't...
world.
I can't get myself to choose anything other than insane builds for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? Like, I tried, but I can't. Alright.
You swoop up.
Hey, I got my tie. Yeah, I passed the check, you guys.
It's released
Yay.
from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different...
My ceiling fan... Okay, Josh's ceiling fan didn't talk to him either. Pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake.
Wait, what?
Turn the lights off immediately.
Oh.
You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
What?
It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity.
Bring it on.
Don't overreact.
Am I gonna die from leaving the lights
Little
on?
black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost...
Alright, leave. I don't care anymore. Should I just go around without pants on, you guys? There's my shirt. I mean, I know you can actually walk around without pants on. Nah, we'll put my pants on, alright. We're gonna at least be
You
clothed.
hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
I just burped. Sorry, guys.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
This door, right? My other shoe is outside. I know that. Oh, and you know what? Hold on a second. Oh. How do you open your inventory in this game? Oh, I got shit in my way. Hold up. Ah, oops. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I got all my shit in order. Oh, where's my other shoe at? I think it's outside.
Hello, officer.
Alright, what?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
She called me officer. And... sorry, I'm trying to set this shit up on my computer so I can see. Okay. Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep walking. Well, no.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Well, I mean, I should know whether or not I'm a cop or not, but I don't, for some fucking reason.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Then why did you call me an officer? Yeah.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Goddamn right I'm a police officer, and don't you forget it. Yeah, we're going full unhinged, boys, so that's what we're saying.
Okay, cool. I won't.
Okay.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
However sweaty and bloated it may look. No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know. Good. How did you know I was a police officer?
Okay.
She seems annoyed with me. You know what, Classier? I don't like you.
Whoa. Something wants to come out of you. A bit of vomit. Thankfully, you keep it down, because your body does not control you.
She doesn't seem to have much response to me just being, like, kind of unhinged.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Well, fuck.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Actually, I can see why they would entrust me with the law. I have the right character. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Fondness for contradictory statements.
No, in the course of our brief conversation, I have masterfully suppressed the urge to throw up. This is a sign of professionalism.
Thank you, sir.
What? I just told her presence makes me want to throw up, you guys. So, you know, we're good. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Yes, probably.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you. Why is this always where we end up?
What was that? That's not even how.
Why do I always... Is there any
What did
other
you say?
option here?
Come on.
I said
Say
I
it
wanted to
again.
have sex with you. No, that's not what you
No.
said.
You see, that's not what you said. You said, "Come on, man, Freddy, please, one more time."
I want to have fuck with you.
Say what you said again.
Proudly. Yeah, that's right. Say it proudly. That's right. Say it loud and say it proud. I want to have fuck with you, Classier.
Crazy asshole, you.
She's already manipulating me. I'm the cop of the apocalypse. Yeah, we're going with Apocalypse Cop.
Has the time come already?
Yes, we were mere minutes away from the total collapse of reality. Minutes? Minutes? Cops walking around with no memory of who they are, saying what I just said. The end can't be more than 2 days away. No, we still have some centuries to go. Centuries? Minutes away from the total collapse of reality? I'm going to say that.
Mere minutes. I should go and prepare them.
Apple bite.
Thank you.
Prepare your
This
ears.
has been delightful. I hope it does all come crashing down. Otherwise,
God, I haven't seen Clerks 2 in so long.
it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
No, it's not.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay, well. Cool. Nice long ashtray. Still smoking. Okay. Trompe le monde.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Alright, well, we're going unhinged, so...
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma?
Wow.
You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. Ah, sure you
How
can.
very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet,
Will you go
an
hobo cop?
entire
No, I think I'm gonna go apocalypse cop for reals.
a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Oh, right. Here we go. Here we go with my tie talking to me. Yeah, Josh's tie doesn't talk to him. And I was like, why isn't your tie talking to you?
Or you could not do that. No one is making...
Listen, Volition, you're my favorite one in the game, but we're not listening to you this time around. This time, we're getting high, and we're drinking, and we're doing drugs. We're going unhinged, okay? End of story.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade.
Wow.
A mystical
As someone who used to smoke cigarettes, I'm
smoke
telling you,
rising
man,
from
they're
its
not that
nostrils.
cool. They don't do anything for you.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Listen to the tie, it's your only friend. Yeah, really. Alright, I need to go find a pack of cigarettes. Can't I steal money from over here? Yeah. The fuck did I come out here for? This is the wrong way. Let's go this way. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Kim is still here, huh? Waiting for me? Okay, well, let's see what happens. The only thing I'm not changing is I'm not going to be an embarrassment to Kim. Maybe I'll be an embarrassment, but I don't know. We'll see. We're doing drugs and we're drinking, so Kim's not going to be happy. Maybe I can conceal my alcohol use from him. Maybe I can do it at nighttime when he's not looking.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is secured by the hangover. Yeah, honestly.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system.
Through a PA system.
By other people.
By other people.
Whether they like it or not.
Fucking
Rev it up
Half-Light.
their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What? Alright, Half-Light, Edgelord. Oops, I clicked the wrong option. Oh well. Hello, dude.
A man in his late 20s. That was disdain in his eyes.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Well, what did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Uh-oh.
Looks
Oh yeah,
like
didn't
the
I
bird
break
was
this, you
ripped
guys?
off
I think
the
I remember
shell
learning
was
that last
used
time.
to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that? What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please. Yeah.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird
Alright, look.
instead.
Fuck off, dude.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Oh, I forgot that you can see Harry's face in the corner here. There, I fixed it.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
My half-brother? Wait. Are you lying to me? Shake his
Hello.
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I mean, I don't know where the fuck I'm from.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Is the body down? Yes, totally. Yeah. I think Josh told him that yesterday. No, the only thing I'm gonna try to play straight is my relationship with Kim.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool. It's so very cool, but I won't come off like a douche if I call myself like that. It's very, very cool, but maybe just... My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him that.
Well,
This process just moves. He doesn't believe me, you guys. Why doesn't he believe me?
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
I don't even know at this point. I don't think my Harry even realizes
also
what
wouldn't
scene it
hurt
is.
to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that?
You don't do that.
Maybe it's not
Well,
an
you
interview
know,
practice.
I don't really do my job.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah, no. No.
So, the body is still in the tree?
Yes, I don't know how to do my job, fam.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred
Well,
for the
I
body
mean,
to no
yeah, that
longer
makes
be in
sense.
the tree.
Well, of course.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How could you be so sure
I
I'm
was
from the
sent
police?
here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh. Okay,
I
fair
suppose
enough.
you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Alright. Inspectorate General? Yeah.
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
Okay, then.
He nods.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer, but I can't remember anything?
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Yeah, Kim is nice. He's incredibly nice.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Alright, fine.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes would.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. And I have my badge. Okay, I wasn't on me when I woke up. Well, I'm just gonna be honest about that.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it.
He's
as
like, oh,
quickly
you
as
should
possible.
probably report your
But
badge
getting
missing. And I'm
everybody
like,
down
bro,
should
I'm not
still
doing
take
that this time
precedence.
around. Last time when I reported my badge missing last time, they just cussed me out.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
All right, fair enough. All right, let's go. We'll talk to this guy again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Will you call into your station or not? No, I'm not reporting it this time. That didn't do nothing but give me trouble last time, so I'm not gonna do it this time. Hell no. Last time, it just made them fucking hate me, and I think it brought down my morale. So this time, I'm not even gonna bother reporting it. I'm just gonna find my fucking badge and call. I don't even remember how to find it, so that's a whole nother thing. Somebody has. I know who has my gun. I remember who has my gun. I truly don't remember where my badge is, though.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. I'm currently in between names. I'm saying that.
Fantastic.
It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful. Really, I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it,
We
I
need
need
to
you
stay.
calm.
Bro, it's been a week. I should have had that body down 3 days ago, though.
Yes, of course.
Whatever, bro. I wouldn't stay calm if I was in his position. So,
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
your ledger is in the dumpster out back. Need to do a quest for the union boss to get your gun, badge in your car. Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's in my car. Yeah, I know how to get my gun. I remember that. I know my ledger's in the trash, too. I really couldn't remember how to get my badge, though.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh, I don't remember that information last time.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective, I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The guy does not like me. Well, I did trash his hotel room, so. Who killed him? Where did Sylvie go? Are you the bartender? You know, I actually can't think of a single thing.
She went away because none of your business.
What the fuck? Okay, look, I get that you don't like me, but you can chill.
Extra fine.
Did y'all have a relationship and she doesn't like you?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his
Yeah, I
voice.
probably did it. I can't remember, but I'm sure.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard.
I should hound him on this? Alright, well, we're listening to Half-Light and we're going unhinged, so...
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him? Oh my god, I'm gonna get a game over because of this. I can already tell.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone? Alright, I feel bad choosing this track.
He ignores you.
Alright. That's all.
Let's go.
Kim's gotta be like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Imagination land. How did that song go?
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Yeah, I don't. You're right. God, the necktie knows me better than anybody else.
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh, it worked! Oh! Dude!
One moment you're running.
No!
Then you
No!
suddenly turn around.
Oh my god! You guys, what am I doing?
With both
Oh
hands.
no.
Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is, why did I do this? Why did I have to use both hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole!
Watch out!
Oh my god, dude!
Everything goes dark.
Oh
Back
my
so
god.
soon.
Okay, so... Alright, going full unhinged is so worth it.
Admit it, you just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny
How did I end up back here?
screaming about money yet?
What the fuck? I'm doing fine. I think the tiny apes have started screaming,
One
yes.
of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing as hell, man. What the fuck? No, man. This is, okay.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
This outcome is the better one?
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Are you okay? Ouch. I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Well, I mean, I kind of tried to run off on my responsibilities, fam. I broke the pinball machine. Oh, man.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been
Wait,
a
how is
friendly
this
place.
your fault? Wait, why is he apologizing? What in God's name is happening? What kind of banana sandwich Mickey Mouse world is this?
The drinks are on the house, okay?
What?
There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square. Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't.
Yeah,
let you back
yeah,
up there.
yeah. Shut up.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Alright, fine, whatever. I should probably pay for the pinball machine that I broke. Pretty sure Kim hates me now.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
South, maybe?
In time or space?
Okay, I know, yeah. I can't believe that.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Well, can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number of the building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright, let's just go, bro. Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to talk to the cryptid lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know. Maybe I have. Oh, God. You don't hit on the old lady. Please don't hit on the old lady. No. No, I'm done with mating rituals. I don't know. Maybe I have. I had once, but then I lost her. I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm going to say the mating ritual thing.
Mating rituals aren't the good part, sweetie. I know it's none of my business, but you look like you need someone to take care of you.
Yeah.
I suppose all of us do it one time or another. I don't know what I'd do without Morel. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed you earlier. I don't know what got into me. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Holy shit! I can ask her for money? Hold up. We gotta save scum this one out. Wait. How come I can't save?
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other's. We're ghosts.
Now.
Hey, you never know. We could be dead. I mean, this is Disco Elysium, right?
Alive. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags. And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
So we're not dead. I don't know. I mean, the first time I played this game, I swear to God, I was like, are they dead? Is this fucking purgatory, fam? Like, I think someone mentioned that. Someone mentioned that they felt like it was purgatory or something, and like, honestly, I kind of understand that. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of history, you know what
Philosophically question things. Hey, Nines, what's up? She disco on my Elysium until I philosophically question things. You missed me being unhinged, and we're only like 15 minutes into the game, if even. How are you doing? All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's the spring of 51. Sure, it's the year 973. I'm leaning into the apocalypse cop thing, guys.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. It must be the end times.
Just woke up. Well, good morning, or afternoon, or night, whatever it is. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in a place where I think it's like morning where you are, but like the next day, right? Something like that.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
Okay.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Boo, I want to make a Hawaiian Spam burger. I had 2 of everything left and the pineapple slices were moldy. I had to make the sound. Oh, that sucks. I love those too with the pineapple. I like it when you get the Spam, the seaweed, and the pineapple, a little bit of rice. It's hella bomb. All right. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Some kind of democracy? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's mind and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop, we are living under the... Okay, first of all, number 5 had me in the first half. I'm not even gonna lie, because that's a real delusion I've had, where I think, like, radios are being used to control my mind. I take my meds now, I don't have that delusion anymore, but I am saying that's a real delusion I've had. And then he was like, foreigners and women, and I'm like, what is this, Half-Life? I'm gonna say some kind of democracy.
Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is
market-driven. Wow, she sounds so depressed when she says that. Did you hear that? She's all market-driven. Yeah. Is there no government? How come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, why are there cops? Apocalypse. My mom referred to me as master of eschatology because I don't know how to pronounce that word. Eschatology? Love thinking about the apocalypse. Yeah, the young folks are kind of obsessed with the apocalypse now because your world is so awful. The world you guys were born into is so fucking terrible. How come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
A complicated matter since the revolution.
But we should stop for today, sweetie.
Eschatology. Oh, gotcha.
Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
It's been in a wish list for a third of my life. I mean, it's a good-ass game. It is a really good game. I need to take a quick break, though. I'll be right back, guys. You guys, I just had to finish my apple and I didn't want to chew anymore on stream. Anyway, so The nice part about this game, Nines, is that you can watch other people play it, and you'll get pretty much the same experience, so. Alright, I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things, and how can I help you? So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Listen here, ma'am. Remembering reality is hard, alright?
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Oh god, this lieutenant does not like me.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
We have the chance to make things better than they ever were. A new world built on better principles and remembering the mistakes of the past. Sorry, I had to finish. Yeah, I understand. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say young people have idealism for a reason. Ideals exist because they're not attainable. That's all I'm going to say. See, somebody at my age, I'm jaded. But I don't want to, like, jade the younger generation. So, yeah. That's, like, my best response to that.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
She means worrying won't do you any good. So, how did I do? What is this revolution you mentioned? Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know.
Wealthy
Someone
people
rich,
are
maybe?
educated. Joyce.
Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Whatever do you mean?
I asked her if she'd like to roll with me, and she's like, what do you mean? And I said, I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Nothing, I was thinking the lyrics of the song. Want to roll with me? What in God's name? What?
Oh, no.
Does that mean you don't have
haven't
tobacco
smoked
or
in
rolling
years.
paper or any cigarettes? Why don't you smoke? It's great. Good for you. Smoking is a stupid habit. Maybe I should quit too. I'm actually going to say that because as a real life quitter, I actually quit smoking. So I'm going to say, this is going to be one of the most hinged things I say this playthrough.
Quitting smoking is one of the best things you can do for your health, officer.
I agree. When I quit smoking, I immediately got more healthy. Kim noped out of that super fast. Yeah, he's probably sick of my shit. I've been fucking harassing this chick.
What are you talking about? Smoking is one of the last remaining pleasures of this world. Trust me, there's not much out there for you.
Bro, shut up.
You would do well to follow her example.
Hey, Hope, how are you?
Smoking is the reason you feel like a rag. It's painful for you to even ask these questions.
But I have to smoke. It's part of my cool guy persona. Yeah.
I'm sure it lends you a roguish charm, sweetie.
I'm very sorry I crashed in your... I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you.
Cafeteria
What
manager
was
is bad
that?
man, a man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. You're gonna make it up like you didn't 100% choose to do that? Alright, so let's see. What should I say, chat? Okay, should I say... I basically earlier, Gart asked me to pay my bills, and I ran, and I crashed into her and got hurt. So what should I say? What was that? The cafeteria... I'm not going to say the cafeteria manager's a bad man. He's not. I'm going to say what was that? It was like my body had a will of its own. Wait, does he realize he's a video game character?
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
You guys, should I ask her for money? Like, I want to ask her for money. I'm going to ask her for money. I'm doing it.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Pay me, bitch!
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad.
Aw,
lost
she's
person on
an
this earth.
angel. Aw.
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Wait, what? Medium, tug on her heartstrings. Oh my god, you guys, do I have to go? I said I was gonna go full unhinged, but like going fully unhinged means, how come I can't save? You understand Lena's idealism. I do. Wait, this is manipulative. If I pull this check, I'm manipulating her. She's just a nice lady. Yeah, I don't really want to pull this check on her because it feels like manipulation, right? And we all can see that if I do this check on her, which I have a 92% chance to pass, right? I'm manipulating her into giving me money. You know what? I'm doing it.
Your deportment.
Yes! Success!
As you shed a single manly tear.
Did I turn off my camera? Oh, I guess I did, huh? When did that happen? Oh, well, who cares? It isn't easy for me to ask this name, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you could have could help me. Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear. Are you serious right now, you guys? You've got to be kidding me right now. I'm gonna ask them. I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
This feels bad.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
Okay, Kim doesn't like me.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races.
I'm gonna buy it back, okay? You guys, I'm gonna buy it back! I said I'm gonna buy it back! Leave it, stop being mean to me! I'm gonna buy it back! I'm gonna buy it back!
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back. I hope you're able to pawn that old trinket.
Oh, I'm just gonna give it back to her! Look, you guys, I'm gonna give it back to her, okay? Does everybody feel better now? I'm giving it back to her.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Alright?
I confess, I am glad to see it again.
Return Lena's pin. Look, I got experience for it. See? Look at that, okay? Look at that. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Yeah, because I shouldn't have taken it to begin with. Alright, fine, chat. You guys, I'm not gonna be evil, but I am gonna be kind of unhinged. I just wanted... You seem to be I know! I saw that, and I haven't said it because I don't want to be mean. You know what I mean? That seems like a really mean thing to say. You seem to be in a chair. Like, yes, she's in a fucking wheelchair. Jesus.
Now, what else, sweetie?
You see, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Oh, man, dude. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go check out the body. Let's go. Damn, you guys really were just like... Fuck the police.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener.
Just a gardener. Yeah. I remember I suspected her last time. I was like, something's up with this chick. And then it turns out she's not just a gardener, you guys. Spoiler alert, she's not just a gardener. Cool. And what are you doing here?
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
Unhinged but not evil. Entire Emelena community. Yeah. You guys are super unhinged in the Discord, man. You guys act surprised that I did some weird shit like that.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But...
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be my job to take it down. The game Terra Invicta patched and my old save game is now dead and I have to restart. Yeah, I'm thinking about that with Build 42. Who here plays Project Zomboid, and who here is really excited for Build 42? Because that excitement's going to get weighed down when you lose your long-term save. I'm thinking you're going to lose your long-term save with Build 42. Because everything's going to be reworked, you're going to have to start over. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
No, you're not, Nines. Some people in my Discord are, but everybody's cool.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Alright, sweet. This is so I can take down the body. You know? Alright, let's go! I got this done much faster than last time, I just want you to know. I didn't even get back here last time this quick. Uh-oh! It's fucking Kuno! Alright, you guys, I'm gonna save because this kid makes me fucking annoying. He annoys me. You get your hands on some cigarettes. I need money. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, you got a lot to do in this game already. Lonesome long way home. Yeah, sure. Cool. Oh, no, wait, no, internalize that. There we go. Alright, we're gonna need points in a lot of different things. Now that I actually know where I should go with my points, I think we're gonna be good. Hello, child.
Kuno's got this.
Yeah, this kid's fucking annoying, by the way. I just want it to be clear. I fucking hate this kid.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
What the fuck? Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
What the fuck? Alright, these fucking unhinged little brats. Won't break everything, but I'd be shocked if all the mods still work. Yeah, like, so when Build 42 comes around, I'm gonna play a completely modless game, except for, like, the common sense shit, unless they fix that, you know what I mean? But I plan on losing my long-term saves once Build 42 comes around. Yeah, I mean, some of the mods might become base game with Build 42. Like, I'm hoping common sense becomes base game, or at least being able to pry open things, I'm hoping that becomes base game.
Love it in the dick.
What the fuck, Kuno? Okay, excuse the slurs. This kid this game and this kid just has a lot of slurs in it, alright? You are young, Nines. What do you mean? You're still young. I don't hate you.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Alright guys, stop saying slurs in my crime scene.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
I'm an old man, I'm 15. Oh my god. RimWorld is getting new DLC and a major patch. 3 of the mods I use will be merged into the base game. That's dope, Anon.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs.
The kid's on drugs. Thank you.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning.
Yeah, that just means you're high.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is?
Kuno's not a gardener. This fucking kid, bro. This kid kills me. Okay, Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? You want to hang out? I'm not a narc. I'm gonna say I want to hang out. I'm not.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit.
Fucking entrapment shit. Yeah, he's got a good point. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Thought she was a zombie for a second. I mean, to be fair, these kids act fucking ridiculous, so... What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. The body. What do you know about it? About the crime scene. You kids often play in the yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
What the fuck? I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I hate this fucking kid. The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
I just asked it! God, I hate this kid.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Alright, bro.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
Among Us type parasites, cults? Uh-oh. Oh, to RimWorld? So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around trying to come up with something. This fucking kid is obviously lying to me.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Dude, shut the fuck up. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Jesus. Okay, fuck these
Kuno
kids.
doesn't fucking care.
Fuck you. This kid is annoying. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. Alright, let's do this. Let's look at the body, y'all.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human.
Yeah, I know. I got into his shack last time, and I remember he called it Night
His
City.
lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Alright, well that's creepy.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below.
Christian
is
primary schoolers, yeah,
letting
right?
out an
I swear to God, the
ungodly
kids that went to the
roar.
religious
Smell
school were
seeps
the
in
most
even
edgy.
through your clenched nostrils.
Can you guys hear the voice, like the talking? Is it loud enough? Let me know. Alright, God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Let go of your nose without throwing up.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Shut up!
The smell
Yeah, of course.
is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything
You
you
can.
expected.
Volume is
More
good.
fever than
Okay.
odor.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let it out. You can hear. Okay, good. I have it turned down on my end because I was tired of everything screaming in my fucking ears. So I
Too
turned
late.
it up on the
It's
desktop for you
impossible
guys.
to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst,
Music's dope right here, you guys.
until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. I don't need your pity. Josh told him he didn't need his pity last night, just so you know.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
I don't need that shit.
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry
Why is
them.
the tutorial on? Did I? I was just gonna say, I should probably get the ammonia so I can pass my fucking checks. Why is it so god?
Active decay.
He's about to blow.
Alright, let's go get this ammonia so I can pass my fucking checks. Did I leave the tutorial on? I don't know. I'm gonna ask her. Kuno caused my
Hello
character to
again,
give up on life.
officer?
Yeah, when Josh played last night, Kuno fucking just damaged his morale and he like gave up and got a game over it. I was like, damn, Kuno bullied you.
Sure.
Oh, she
I'm
just
done
gave
with
it to me.
them.
Perfect.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course. Where to? No problem.
Alright, let's go.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
I'm safe, scumming. Alright, anyway.
There are several.
Accused me of being a pedo for literally no reason. Yeah.
Anywhere
and then you just gave up on life.
Maybe
oh, I passed! You guys, I actually passed.
Pairs of boots have shuffled.
I did not pass this check last time, and passing this check changes everything.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
Oh, the clicking is because that's how you run. Yeah, I saw Josh's answer before I saw the question, and I was like, what?
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
You could ask Josh, Nines. I have a problem with clicking on things. In fact, we were just talking about that this morning. We were literally just talking about how this morning I just clicked on shit for no reason. Just clicking on things. I just have like a... I don't know. I just like to click on things.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
I wonder how old Kuno is, speaking of age. Like, do you think he's like 10 or 12 or something?
6. An aberration. Light as air. Equal pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens.
Kuno is 12?
Everything else
Okay.
has a thin film
I wasn't sure how
of
old he was.
unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Still got in trouble. You said naughty? That's kind of funny. You guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Do y'all care if I don't have my camera on? I turned it off at some point. I have my camera on for like 5 seconds. I'll be like, hey, look, my camera's on, and then I'll just turn it off. Well, let me know if you guys give a shit if I have the camera on. All right.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right
Both of these situations. That's exactly what I was just thinking, Nines, when I caught up with the chat. I was like, yeah, that's... Anon told me a little bit about his before. And as you can imagine, Josh has told me about a lot of fucking ridiculous situations he's been in. Some of them aren't appropriate for chat. But, I mean, let me just tell you, like... Josh has been on the receiving end of a lot of bullshit that he didn't deserve. That, you know, it's kind of bullshit. Well, it's more than kind of bullshit. It is absolutely bullshit.
How many?
400 million! No.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
Could be a woman. It is a woman.
How do you know?
Because I played the game before.
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything else? 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The whole of that story is fucking annoying, you know? Josh's story. And Anonymous told me a little bit about, you know, some of the shit that happened to him as a kid, too. Yeah. Josh, yeah. He's told us about this before, about how, like, these people have completely made bullshit up. It's a much longer story than he's telling right now, but he told us about it in voice chat once. So, yeah. Yeah. Encouraging other students to bully and shit like that, and then letting, yeah. And I've heard about, you know, it sounds crazy, but I've heard about shit like this before from teachers. Do you remember when I told you I had that teacher take my fucking ring? Because it's a distraction. Trying to steal my fucking jewelry, bitch. I took that shit right back off the table after she took it from me. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. Maybe it was a giant. It could have been an extremely obese person.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
The lieutenant stops mid-sentence. A sudden change in wind direction blows the stench of rotting meat in your face. He tries to continue.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
My God, what was that?
Wind keeps changing. Are any of the prints deep enough in your opinion?
Wait, what was this question? I wasn't listening. He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Yes.
Which ones? I think we have arrived at a conclusion here.
One of them was carrying it over.
Possibly, yes.
An aberration, one soul smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. Yeah, no, you're good. Oh, okay. Sorry, you guys were moving faster than me. You guys were having a conversation. Oh, that's so cute when chat has conversations amongst themselves. I love that. That I actually get the game done when I'm not constantly responding to you guys and ranting per sentence, you know?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor? Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
No, it's not. Forget I said.
He said a drummer and I called him on it.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The
Mm.
accelerator is on the right.
Oh, that's smart, actually. Education is bad, but the power dynamic with the teachers. America has a fucked up school system. And I hear it's getting worse. I talk to some of you kids that are still in school every once in a while, and you guys talk about school, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening in the American school system? Like, it's outrageous.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm. A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Yeah, what Josh said, if you tell on people for bullying you, it just makes it worse. Like, it doesn't do anything. Teachers don't give a shit.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
TikTok might get banned in the United States. Basically, House passed this thing that either ByteDance sells it or it's banned in the US. So I don't know. Don't think I'll reverse the damage to their attention span though, but I hope I'm wrong. Yeah. My mom, being a teacher, worked 120 hours a week combining school and homework, and it sounds like expectations are worse in the States. Yeah, a lot of people don't take into account that you might work 40 or 50 hours a week, but then when you're doing all the homework and grading all the tests and, you know, thinking about and doing all that, that actually adds up to like 80, 90 hours a week. You know what I mean? All right.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts.
How long is this going to go on
the
for?
second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
What the fuck? Did I save or reload or something? Or do you have to actually pass this check to get through this? Well, you didn't. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
Are you okay, officer?
No.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there, if you didn't bag the thing tight. I think I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps too.
Wait, am I gonna get a bad ending here?
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have, you need to get your shit together.
Oh. Okay, I thought I was about to get an ending. I'm just gonna say okay. I'm not gonna be unhinged here because I don't want to get an ending. You know what I mean?
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
Poor Kim. Kim is the best character in the whole game. Like I said, I've played through this before, and I fucking love Kim. Kim is the only thing that keeps me from going fully unhinged. The only thing. Also, I can't believe you guys can hear me, like, clicking. Is it that loud? We should go to the locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright, I need to... I have to pass this check. And I'm not good at it. Where's my endurance at? I don't have a skill point yet. I just need to put a skill point in there and we're good to go. Alright, let's internalize getting my shit together. Alright, let's go get those cigarettes. Oh wait, I don't have any money. Alright, let's go find the tear bag and start picking shit up for money. Let's go. That's one of the main things you gotta, like... I don't know where to get the bag at, though. I forgot.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if they're just gonna sell it so it doesn't get banned. You know what I mean? But the article I was reading today was saying that that company has been very... It just wouldn't do that.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
Yeah, that's... I took the sensitive build. I didn't build this character. You know... because it's the insane build. The snow is melting. What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky. Cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships. Clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
And how does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
You guys, I gotta grab some seaweed. 1 second. Alright. I'm back. I just, like, really wanted a piece of seaweed for some reason.
Will you ever go there? No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building.
Of course one of the dudes from Shark Tank wants to buy TikTok. That makes total sense.
Church stands on stilts above the water. Coal City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks.
Well, alright, I know about that part, man. You don't gotta tell me about the dead body. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Nines. I heard about that, like, Aiden Ross straight snitched on his boy, but, like, by accident. But Aiden Ross is, like, kind of not smart. So, you know, yeah. I don't doubt that his dumbass just did that without thinking about the consequences of it.
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Andrew Tate. The game is gorgeous. This writing is really good, by the way.
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary. Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain. A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch.
This comes from a book, so it makes sense why the writing's so pretty.
Of a king shudders.
It's a really well-written book, I've heard, but it's in Estonian, so...
The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto.
God, that
Beneath
seaweed was
its concrete
delicious.
columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes.
So one thing about the world of Disco Elysium is all these little things are like the Pale. I mean, cool, give the Romanian cops more evidence. Great job, influencers. Yeah, really. Makes a lot more sense that it's Estonian. Yeah, it's Estonian. And the guy who wrote it struggled with drugs and alcohol, which is obvious. And it's... This game is interesting because a lot of people say it affected them because of their relationship with their exes and stuff like that. It didn't really affect me that way. I found Harry more interesting than anything, and like the Pale. But one thing about the world of Disco Elysium is that they basically live in islands. And they're like islands separated by the pale and shit. So it's pretty interesting.
It's home.
Where the hood at? Wait, what? Why am I not there? Wait, where the hood at? All right.
I have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
What? What's happening? Why am I not there? Where do I live?
On a street there that flows like a muddy river in the snow, with fire traps rising on either side. A film rental opens its doors to the rain. An armored motor carriage rushes past the corner where you used to walk together. Suddenly, the hair on your back rises.
You cannot return.
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell. Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above
Music
the rooftops of
slaps.
Jamrock, a repurposed
I really
silk
like the
mill
music.
stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Those poor Three Nations have had it hard. What Three Nations are you talking about? I lost count of what the fuck I brought up.
Satellite officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. He doesn't seem pleased about the spring rain. On the bridge, officers Torson and McLean are standing guard. Torson wears jeans and a fishnet wife beater. Satellite officer Vichmer passes by, and the young man remarks to him,
"Where's your homo, homie?"
Where's your homo, homie? Huh?
What?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners.
Huh?
They have a battle-tested relationship.
Wait a minute, hold on.
A brother bond. if
Isn't that a reference to like Jay and Silent Bob? The heterosexual life partners thing? That's definitely a reference to Jay and Silent Bob, right? Like, I didn't... Okay. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong.
Huh? Yeah.
Heterosexual life partners.
Yes.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Wait, are they talking about me? Yeah, they're talking about me. Isn't that my part? Oh, spoiler alert. I've played this game before, y'all.
Is there something wrong?
I played it on stream. It took me 3 fucking months to finish. It won't be that way this time.
No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think he's still there. You didn't drink with him over the
I don't
weekend,
think
did you?
this scene happened the first time I played, you guys. I really don't.
That would be irresponsible.
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, you know...
Did this play the
south
first
of the
time I
interchange?
played?
What was it?
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
A lot of French in this game. Yeah, Revachol, the whole... Yeah, Martinez, Revachol, the characters' names. It's all French.
Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
You guys, I'm still missing a fucking shoe. Oh, it's up there. It's right here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's dig through the trash. I need a bag. Where can I get a bag from, y'all? I forgot where to get a bag. Okay. Right here. Okay.
The tear machine stands in the...
Hmm? Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I threw it out the window. Hi, Just a Guy. My character threw it out the window before the game started, I think.
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
Where do I find a
I'm
bag?
Sure there are some.
I'm gonna Google where I find a goddamn bag. Because there's bottles everywhere that I could be turning in for money. That's one of the main ways I made money in this game. Can't remember where to find a bag, though.
This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized.
See how there's bottles everywhere? Tibbs has windows. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Just kind of over people. Alright, y'all. I need a fucking bag, and I can't remember where to get it. I'm about to Google it. What? Alright. Oh, there it is. Found it. That's what I was looking for. Alright, time to collect garbage like the bum that I am. Oh yeah, I think I gotta equip it, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, time to get bottles. Let's go. Yep. This is essential gameplay, by the way, collecting bottles. I need the money. So, you know, very important stuff here. Alright, let's go talk to Joyce. I know I'm supposed to be, like, investigating, but, yeah. I want to go talk to Joyce. Magnesium. Do you think mankind should be more or less cautious towards bioengineering? You can get the thought that gives you XP for every one of those bubbles you're clicking on. The rich lady. Bubbles. Oh. You're talking about Joyce, right? That's who I'm about to talk to right now. Mankind should be more or less yes, we should be cautious towards it. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not smart enough to answer all these philosophical questions. Like, I think that it's bioengineering isn't all bad. But, like, look at what game I'm playing, by the way. I'm like, I'm not smart enough for this philosophical stuff, and I'm playing, like, one of the most philosophical fucking games out here. Alright, but I mean, yeah, we should be cautious about it, but it can save lives too, just so you know.
Leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Beaton, my maiden name. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Wow.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
Yeah, I think so. RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy. I'm not a drunk. I'm a police officer. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Okay.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his
ultimate competency. Yeah, sure.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Okay.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You seem rich. Can I have some money? Last time I asked her for money, she just gave it to me. What can you tell me about the lynching? What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything.
Oh,
Right
I didn't mean to
up
click
but
on that.
Not including trade secrets.
Is that Margaret Thatcher? No, but... Alright, what if I want to hear about the trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Yeah, I bet. I will slay it. How do I repeal it, then? Wouldn't want to disturb an octopus.
Good luck. It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
Yeah.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Sorry, I zoned out for a while, you guys. I was just reading what she was saying. This isn't the first time the union's gone on strike.
Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan.
They should have had that anyway, you trifling ass bitch!
You could say aggressive.
Yes, because, like, they should have had overtime pay and a medical plan anyway. The fuck? Oh, hell no. I know I always say I don't get political, but hell no, bitch. Fuck that shit. I think this is the same reaction I had to her last time. I'm not even kidding. I think I had the exact same attitude last time. I'm like, you want these people to fucking work day and night, give their blood, sweat, and fucking tears and their damn near life to you, and you can't even fucking provide them with adequate pay for their overtime hours and medical plan? Go fuck yourself. You and Wild Pines. Fuck out of here. Alright, anyway. You can tell I'm lower class. Because I've been treated this way before. Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
As he should.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt.
Of course.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
It's the peasants complaining again. Yes, Just a Guy, I am the peasants. It's me, I'm peasants. Was I mentioned? Oh, we were talking about the girl at the store in the game who reminds us of you, just sick of customer shit. Weaker than the feeble strength of one, but the union makes us strong. Yeah, no, I'm pro-union, you know. Wait, he has a twin brother?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Interesting.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, well, but you guys don't want to pay your workers overtime. So...
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution.
Are they bad, Ray? Are the British accents not good?
It would have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
I mean, do they just not have British people doing... Why don't they just hire British people when they want a British accent? Let's start there. Why don't y'all just hire a British person? Why do you always get somebody who doesn't have the accent down? I always hear British people complain about this, by the way. You know what else I always hear people complain about? People who speak Mandarin or Chinese. Actually, I think it's Chinese, specifically, that they say the Chinese that you see in movies is really bad. Like, it's really, really bad. I guess it's a very difficult language to speak, so, yeah. But I just don't understand why they don't just hire British voice actors instead of just having someone without the accent do it. Kuno is speaking, but it's funny. Yeah, Kuno is supposed to sound like trash, right? My mind does talk to me in a British accent. I forgot about that. My real mind speaks to me in an American English accent. Okay? But the mind in the game speaks to me in a British accent. What the hell was that sound? Okay. Anyway. I think he was talking about the game, Ray. In the game, the mind speaks to you in a British accent. At least that's what I thought he meant. I don't know. We'll see.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say...
Yeah, and so one of the biggest complaints that I hear, Anon, is that the Chinese that you see in movies doesn't hit the tones right, so it completely changes the meaning. I've seen that complaint a lot. They say, like, I saw a video where they specifically picked on the Chinese in Arrival, which is actually a pretty good movie. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's a pretty good movie. But the Chinese in it that Amy Adams speaks is really bad. And people who speak Chinese are just like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, why did you put it in Chinese? Why not put it in English? You know what I mean? Busy in the kitchen with my food. That's okay. I mean, we're playing Disco Elysium. It's, if you're not playing it firsthand, it's sort of a half pay attention to game, you know?
A mob. The debarders are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Wait, who?
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened.
I didn't meet those.
Brother.
I don't think I met the mob last time because I didn't, like, work with these people. Now I'm curious what she just seems sick of customers. She just seemed fucking like I asked her a couple questions and she, like, the questions I asked her were exceedingly dumb. And so she gave me the same energy that you deserve when you ask exceedingly dumb questions like, what does the tear machine do? What is tear? When you should know those things, right? So, like, and she was just like, it's this. And she just seemed over people's shit. And the way you talk about your customers, the way you talk about how fucking stupid they are, I could definitely see her attitude being like yours. If they should hire people with British accents, shouldn't they have hired Spider-Man as an American person since he's British but he lives in New York? Talking mostly about voice actors. But I will say, if you want people to have British accents in movies, you should probably just fucking hire British people. I mean, I kind of agree with what Hope's saying, though. Shouldn't they have hired Spider-Man as an American person since he is British but he lives in New York? I mean, American accents are easier to mimic, I think. I don't know why. But, like, I feel like when a British person plays an American, they can mimic our accent just fine. Maybe every once in a while you might hear something slip up that sounds bad. But for the most part, it seems easier to mimic our accent than it does British. I can't mimic a British person's accent. Not at all. And there's a certain way that they speak, too, that I can't mimic, right? Fantasia's lack of mind's eye, no inner monologue. You might be able to rewind it. Wait, what? Alien language. Arrival is the alien language movie. Yes, sorry. But we were talking about voice actors, Hope. But yeah, I sort of understand where Hope is coming from, though. Because it's like, if you're going to have somebody play a specific nationality or race, shouldn't they just be of that nationality or race? Like, why, that shouldn't really be hard to, anyway. American accents aren't really accents of Northern East Coast. No, but they are accents. People, like everybody has an accent. We just... What do you mean they're not really accents? That's such an American thing to say. Yeah, like, a lot of Americans will straight up think they don't have accents. And I'm like, no, you have an accent. It's just you're used to it, so you don't think it's an accent. Arrival, I understood it at least enough. Do you want me to try and tell you what I understood from it? Spoiler alert, but the movie's from 2016, so too fucking bad. You don't want to hear the spoilers, leave. Anyway, basically, the aliens' language is time. That might help you understand it more. As you learn the language, you begin to be able to see through time. So in the movie, because there's nothing special about it. It's completely plain sounding. Yeah, well, it's still an accent, though. It's just like, you're just used to hearing it. Anyway, what was I talking about? So as you learn their language, you begin to be able to see things through time. So in the movie where you saw that she lost her daughter, that happens later. She doesn't have her daughter until after the events of the movie. Her daughter didn't exist. She was seeing the future. And so the aliens were telling them, use this gift, which is the language, to help yourselves. Because in 3,000 years, those aliens need our help. And since their language sees through time, they could see that humanity needed help now. So they gave humanity help, right? And then said, you will help us in 3,000 years, right? So that's if you understand that the language is seeing through time, then it kind of does fit the whole movie into place. Anyway, are we ever going to play the game? Fucking I don't know. Anyways.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Oh, here we go. Now they're asking my opinions. Okay. An effective advocate for the rights of local workingmen. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. I don't know. Aren't they a mob? She married the guy who helped her translate, knowing her daughter would die from genetic disease. That's why he divorced her in the flat. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. Me and Josh watched this movie recently because I wanted Josh to watch it. And here's the thing. If she didn't choose to have her daughter, then it changes the events of the movie. Because she's changing the future. So I understood why she chose to do it. You know what I mean? I get why she chose to do it. Because she needed the information that her daughter gives her throughout the movie. You know, those flashbacks she was having? Those were future things. She needed that stuff in order to be able to translate the language. So I kind of understand why she chose to do it. Yeah, I don't think he's in the wrong either. He thought she made the wrong choice, but I get why she made the choice. It's a tough place to be. I actually understand why he divorced her. I do. Like, I can, because it's your kid, man. I would have never had to have that pain and suffering had you not, like, I couldn't imagine having a kid that I knew was going to die. I understand why he left her. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's answer this fucking question. Would you say the Débardeurs, I don't know how to pronounce this shit. Débardeurs Union is an effective advocate, a giant leech sucking the life. I don't know. You haven't told me anything. You can't just stay with someone. No, it was their daughter is gonna die. I think, though, you have to do that stuff. I think, like, they were stuck in this loop where, like, because of how time works, if she didn't give birth to her daughter, then maybe something bad would have happened. An effective advocate for the rights of local work. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here, you guys. Forced his way into my room. Well, damn, he wants to watch the stream. All right, basically a socialist mob. That's what we're saying. Lock it in.
For being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolves,
she had an unstoppable disease, Hope. They couldn't prevent her from dying. It was just fate. See, there's something about Arrival that I like, that it tells you, it gives you a different message than what you usually see. That if fate is set in stone, you fight against it. She chose not to fight against fate. And I thought that was interesting. Because a lot of movies and books, media, video games will tell you to fight against whatever your fate is supposed to be. Whatever. She didn't fight against it. She embraced her fate. She just looked at it and said, that's what happens. That's an interesting storyline in itself. Somebody facing up to fate and saying, okay, I accept what you have in store for me.
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
Yeah, how did he put it?
Fuck off, midget.
Oh.
Gaumont is short of stature. Yes. Extremely. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posture.
What are their demands? The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you.
Not right now, at least. Well, bitch, I've played the game before, so what are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again?
My cat plodded over to me, so I petted him and he dug his claws into my stomach, but I wasn't prepared. I'm wearing thin clothing, so it hurt. Aw. Damn, Snoop's gotcha. Well, when you can see the future from just learning a language, why even try to stop fate? Fate is the reason you can see the future. Right, but there's a lot of media that will tell you to fight against it anyway. Like, for instance, it is a completely valid take to not give birth to that child knowing what would happen to it. Right? So, yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Every worker, a member of the board.
Yeah, I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Not hard communist enough for me. Yeah, that's a good one.
Personally, I don't think it has the same pizazzo as every worker, a member of the board.
She sounds angry. What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything, really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
I agree. You're gonna be making decisions about my life that I'm gonna have a fucking say in it. I agree. Go fuck yourself, Joyce.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned
Too
by Wild
fucking
Pines.
bad.
Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
All right, that makes it slightly less commendable. But I feel like each group should have a say in what is happening to them, what their pay is, and I don't know, man, maybe I'm just too progressive. See, that's the problem with me. I'm extremely progressive, but I truly believe in unions. I believe that unions are the key to workers, like, being able to basically have more power and get the fair wages and what they need. I believe that you should have a fucking say in this stuff. Every single one of you. You should be able to vote on this stuff.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
Oh, the EU just passed a bill regulating the use of AI. Huh. My parents had me while knowing my health would be particularly disabled, and some days I resent them for it. Yeah, exactly, Nine. See, that's what I was saying. I'm saying, like, there is a very strong argument to be made that, resisting fate in that instance may be the quote-unquote right thing to do. Maybe not the correct thing to do, but the right thing to do. Anyway.
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Yeah, no, because I'm not a fucking commie, Nines. No. I'm just kidding. Like, I'm like American progressive, which is, it's hard to define, really, because, I don't know. I don't feel like going on a political rant, blah, 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 America's a right-wing country, blah, 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 you're holding the status quo, blah, 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 even though you want to call yourself a leftist, you're not really a leftist because you live in a right-wing country, and anytime you try to go up against the right-wing politics, you're literally just reinforcing more right-wing politics because you have no fucking clue what left is, blah, 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 American politics. All right. Now that that rant's over.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
This checks out. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter.
Interesting. I don't think I got this information last time.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, man. We'll be just fine.
Yeah, me and Josh don't want kids. I know. You know, though, it's a natural thing. A lot of people really want kids. I know. Me and you are like outliers, Josh, because we don't want kids. I think Hope meant her mom was desperate. Like 2. Like TOO 2. But she just use the number 2. I think. I don't know. I don't know how you kids communicate.
Of course. How else can I help?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat.
Anything to figure out personal details, including race, political beliefs, income. Oh, so that's the AI thing? My genetics and problems die with me. I never want kids. Yeah, I don't really want kids. And one of the biggest reasons why I don't want kids is because of my schizoaffective disorder. I'm not trying to pass that shit down to nobody. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound like a good time for anybody. Not me, not them for the rest of their lives. But yeah. Oh, I did get it right. I was right. I thought you were using 2 like your mom was too. Including... Wait, any AI-generated art must have a watermark disclosing as AI. The idea is to help manage this information. Oh. Boosting some kind of legacy to uphold before even thinking about having kids. Yeah. Yeah, right? Alright.
While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red.
She's rich. That's why we're asking her for money.
Eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Alright, I'll be right back. 1 second. I grabbed more seaweed. I've been snacking this whole fucking time. I had an apple. I had seaweed. More seaweed.
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian.
Simian, shut up.
Able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are laced. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money.
I'm going to. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. Exactly. Say it loud. Say it proud. I'm not a commie, bro. Don't fucking throw that shit at me.
The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
I'm like, I'm not a commie as I choose the commie responses to everything. Alright, bro.
Oh god, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Oh my god. I'm asking her for money, bro.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Aw, see? Hope wants to be a mom. I was just reading what she said. Aw. I'm asking her for money. I'm not gonna sit here and not ask her for money.
Doing it.
I sure
really
am.
Put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Money! You guys.
Why, yes, I am rich. How much money do you need? Hopefully.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more?
I need 100 real.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
I'm taking the money.
She removes a few notes.
All right, we got the money.
The paper. Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was?
Yeah, because it's a bribe. That's why.
Toot, drain the money town.
No, I'm not gonna ask her for more money.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore?
Shut up.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they're properly logged with the precinct.
All right.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries? Of course, Detective.
She said besides supplementing its salaries. Shut up. How come I can't save here?
Volumetric ship compressor.
Alright.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Alright, I got my shit together. Alright, now I should be able to pass that check. Alright. I'll come back. I got my money from Joyce, and that's all that matters.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I'm not talking to you, bitch. I'll be back later. We can talk later. Yeah, like, my family always took the side of my sister because she had less things wrong with her. Exactly. Alright, let's save. Wait, what? Fuck. Save.
There he still is, looking right.
Oh, look, now I can pass it. +6. Shit compressed.
Is entirely dedicated
Alright.
to that corpse smell.
Let's do it.
Emitting it. It's, as you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Interesting.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's...
Yeah, he's dead.
This is advanced stuff.
He's dead, Hope. He got killed a week ago, but we're just now dealing with it.
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mushy.
Oh, it's like telling me to try and wear the fucking...
in ceramic shell. Resist death. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
He's just hanging with the flies there. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatic.
Jesus fuck.
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay. Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure
he's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Yeah.
I agree. This equipment...
Will you try to get the boots this time? Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna try to take them off, yeah.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
It's anything
but... Oh shit, I meant to pick punch. I meant to pick the punch option, you guys. I was trying to be unhinged. But I actually ended up playing it straight. That was an accident. Believe me, I was trying to be unhinged right there.
Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates...
Yeah, the boots are good. You need them.
Until...
You can get all the armor and they help you at a certain point in the game.
Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils as you push downward.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off.
Oh.
Do it, homo!
I'm not a homo. Do what? I'm gonna pull his head off, right? Wait. I think you have to pass a check in order to get him.
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research onto their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them. Earn some lucre. Lucre? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Wait. Yeah, 3 is the most logical thing here.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the ones at processing. Just these ones. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots.
Oh.
They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
Of course you can't get the greaves if that's where you get shot.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to...
No, it's upper thighs, I think, because I wasn't sure what part greaves were, but I remember you get shot in the thighs in the game. So that's how I know. I actually wasn't sure. I thought greaves were shoes too, until Anon said you can't get the greaves and they cover the part where you get shot, because like I said, I remember where you got shot last time I played.
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse.
God damn it, but I want a drink.
Industrial strength.
Yeah, I know gauntlets are for your arms, and I always just thought greaves were like for your whole like leg, I guess is what I thought, but I don't know. I thought they were like tall boots or some shit from playing fantasy RPGs and stuff.
Like in a circus, when the circus leaves town and they tie a black spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
No, more like in Harbor.
Oh.
Like the one just east of here.
I said the giraffe thing. I said like in the circus?
Without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
No, they might have forgotten to brief me. My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
We're assuming dock workers. I'm gonna stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing out there.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors. Their dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
I'm gone. I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A Motherfucker. And a killer.
Yeah, actually, this is true. So, after playing this game once before and now going through this, it's like, this stuff that you're... The game leans into the fact that if you're insane, you're actually just psychic or something like that. Because the insane build just tells me all kinds of stuff that other people who played the game said with their builds they didn't get that.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Copper. What do you mean? It's the power of your...
Imagination. Corpses aren't meant to talk. Yeah, because I'm crazy, so... But the corpse isn't wrong about the things he's saying. When he says I'm a motherfucker and a killer, spoiler alert, that's true.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people...
Oh, it's the tie.
Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Okay, so, like, you guys are really missing out by not having a tie that talks to you.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much? I hate you, you stink and you're boring. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that anyway? You were feeling sexual arousal when you were hanging you?
It's a mishmash, Copabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
Not even sure what Messina is.
Well, I'm not from Messina, am I? My hair is too light a shade of brown. Trust your
inner racist. What are you, racist now too? I always trust my inner racist. He shows me the score. What the fuck? What are you, racist now too?
You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
No, the necktie is my tie. It's my tie that I found in my apartment or in the hotel room. The tie talks to you throughout the game. Never saw... Yeah, I don't think I saw that line before either. You were feeling sexual arousal when you were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Captain Coppadromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality into the wild pale yonder. In the past.
Way out
way
west.
Out in the west.
In the wild pale yonder. So the pale seems to mix up timelines. So when he says in the past, I actually believe that's where his soul is. I think. Yeah, I don't know. But something about the pale is really... It's an interesting lore bit in this game.
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go.
Give me a comical amount of questions. Yeah.
Coming right up. Copperoonie, Rooney.
I feel like I've forgotten something terrible.
Getting upbeat now.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo.
It was love all along. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this? Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating?
Standing here, I realize. I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have. Because he told me to. Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous? The clown lips on the course appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is covered in stars. Alcohol?
Alcohol and heartbreak. Where's my drink at?
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be marked by bullet holes. It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas.
Funny way to tell me to call my dad.
Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
This is a map of the night sky. Is this a microelectronic system?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular, unable to communicate in anything more than grunts. It's impossible to tell if its advice is right or wrong.
I'm missing something here. Yeah, I like that part too. God, that took like an hour for me to get through, but it was really good. It really did explain a lot of Harry's, just why he is the way he is. A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Shit, Kuno! What the
It's a fucking camera. Shut up.
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the
Yeah, because fuck these kids. They're annoying as fuck. I get why he just ignores them.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
A microelectronic system, a microwave. We call. Do you mean a microwave? I think that's what chat calls microwaves because of Project Zomboid, basically. What do we need this photo
it
for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Alright.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further.
Bro, why is the tutorial on? Did I leave the fucking tutorial on? I guess this is still the beginning of the game.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins.
This is
His
gross.
stomach appears pregnant.
I've been staring at this body for like 20 minutes,
Black
bro.
liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem.
Maybe even all of them.
The
Oh!
delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Fucking brats.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet.
Ugh.
Purge liquid is dripping into
Ugh.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
The fuck he said. Here's Kuno, the British accent. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right, I'm a... What? Why would I... Okay, I'm not gonna say the slur there. Maybe he went to the toilet. I almost fucking said it, too, but just cause... We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky. I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
But like he said, I agree. Alright.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead.
Dead.
Dabba-doob doob dead.
I did not expect... What? Kim is also unhinged. I'm learning this.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
That was a misclick, I swear. Yeah, right? No, I almost said it with my mouth because I knew what word was there and I was going to read it. And I stopped myself because I'm like, first of all, that's a slur. And second of all, even the game censored it, bitch. What's wrong with you? Anyway. Yeah, I cannot believe that Kim just went along with me there. It was a misinput. Calm down. I love Kim. Yeah, Kim is unhinged too. How do we get him? I have something I need to know, Corpse Man.
Of course. You fuck no. You're no Rooney. Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry.
Harry is my name.
That's right.
That is my name. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse. I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A deep sea creature.
No, not quite.
Myself, in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you'll be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
Feeling nausea, vomiting.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Later,
Alright, how do we get him
Are you sure
down?
we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Yeah, we
His
looked at
torso
everything.
Covered in tattoos and
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Maybe we can shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
Yeah, let's shoot him down.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Oh.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with
Of course these brats want to see me fire off my weapon.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
lieutenant is undecided. On one hand,
You guys, I gotta go to the
wants
bathroom,
shoot
bro.
someone.
I'll be right back.
On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
All right, I'm back. Okay. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing to happen? Wow.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
I got a pair, too.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket
He's giving me his gun, y'all.
and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Hold on. I need to save before we do this. Come on, let me save. Should I let him do it?
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding.
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyes.
Gasper Noé. I know that name. That's
Whatever you do not console him.
That's... He's a director. French films, right? I had to think about it. He did that one movie we recently watched that was...
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Alright, look. We're gonna save. And we're gonna shoot. Now I'm gonna do it.
The man before you is naked, but...
Yes, we do. It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
They only have one gun.
Yeah, Into the Void. That's the movie I was thinking of. Alright, I'm eating a pear.
Oops.
I'm fucking hungry today.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever
Shut
seen.
these fucking kids up, bro.
Officer, why do we only have one gun? That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
I know all the fruit I got you don't like, except for the strawberries. I'm just sitting here eating, sorry. Fucking hungry today.
We're not off to a good start. This missing gun business is making your hand.
Alright, let's do this.
Fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
The cold piece.
Goddamn fuck! You fucking brat!
Surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Alright, we're pulling the trigger again.
What are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand.
Sorry for being hungry and doing something about it. Yeah, but I mean, this is like I was eating an apple earlier, now I'm eating a pear. I had some seaweed earlier. I just feel like I'm eating a lot. And like, I don't know, people probably don't want to hear the sounds of me eating. It sounds gross, right? Like, it can't sound pleasant hearing me chew on stuff, which I apologize for. I'm sorry.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Can I save scum here? No, I can't. Okay. Point the gun at Kuno-ese.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
What the fuck? You fucking... What is with this kid?
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely...
It's fine, we can't hear it much. They keep saying it's ASMR. It's okay to eat. Yeah.
As the corpse slowly...
The stuff I'm eating is like crunchy though, you know what I mean? I feel bad. I don't know, I feel bad about everything. It's like Josh said, I feel guilty about existing. It's a pretty common thing.
As you wait, your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes in your
Apple
periphery.
pear ASMR. I ate an apple earlier. I don't think you were here yet. I started my stream kind of early, Hope, so you weren't here yet.
Look, he's crying.
Went up a little bit.
Cry now, fucking faggoty.
Oh my god, shut up. Can I point the gun at her? No, don't point the gun at her. Just do it. Come on, pass the check. Oh, we passed? Oh my god, we passed the check.
The buckle
Holy shit. I can't believe I passed that.
with your hand numb from the recoil.
Kuno-ese is more annoying than... Yeah, she is.
For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you?
Communism.
Communism. It's more true than you know.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from. Only that it's right.
Those are guaranteed. Yeah, I cannot believe that I rolled that. That's insane.
Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
Who's laughing now, you little shit? That's what I'm gonna say. Fuck these brats. You've been policed.
Ace is high.
The lieutenant raises his hand. Slap it. Yeah, fuck yes. Yeah. Did you miss? Did it look like I missed?
Takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise and down to the point.
I knew these guys were
Sounds like someone strangling a seagull. It's clear he enjoys himself.
I knew they suck each other off.
Oh my god.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me. It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilation here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy. Yes, the 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I can't say I'm satisfied with that part yet. I still want to know what's in that trash container. 2. Initial examination of the victim. We were pretty good in our efforts, and the autopsy will provide another chance.
Again, Anon bringing up Gale. Yeah, just because you didn't say his name doesn't mean I don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, man, it was funny when I slapped his hand away, alright? It was hilarious. Actually.
3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
God, shut the fuck up.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, it stinks. No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to...
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all. An honor and a burden.
Yeah, really.
To your rank. Mine is lieutenant detective, unfortunately. I can't tell you how tired I am of this corpse. With shooting like that? Of course you are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case otherwise.
Alright.
In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Claire, the leader of the union.
Well, 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 we got a body down. We're doing good, boys.
Harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though.
I'm not gonna save scum that, then you save scum kill. Yeah, someone called me on the bugbear thing during chat. Or during the stream. They were like, why the fuck did you save scum killing a bugbear? But not when you lose an entire fucking party member. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just, you know. Anyway.
Or we could talk to the representative of the logistics company again. I know we already met first, but that didn't count as an interview. We need to ask her how the strike and lynching are connected.
Sorry, I'm eating again. Alright, anyway.
You could ask the gardener.
I wasn't listening to anything. I was so busy focused on my pear, y'all.
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Alright, y'all. So.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Unfortunately, no.
I have gardening. I'll take it like a man. What?
And hygienically?
Yes, I have gardening gloves. Maybe, yeah. Taking it like a man just means being unhygienic.
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things. While
Where
you
should I take these notes?
In your paperwork, officer. Just fill out the field autopsy form.
Think I lost my paperwork.
Now they only have one paperwork too.
Shut the fuck up! I forgot this brat was here till she opened her mouth again. God damn.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
I still have my disco trousers. Goddamn right I do.
I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually, but only if it helps move things along.
I'm sorry I lost everything.
Yes, well,
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
Let's work off yours for now.
the autopsy form is near the end.
Okay. Open the notebook at the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open
Your
the
paperwork
letter.
is right next to you.
The
You
bright
forgot to
red
pick up
paper
your
is
shoe.
covered in
Yeah,
describing
I
the
just
condition of his skin and organs.
I forgot to go out there. You know what I mean in the beginning? So I only have one shoe on. That's why he said yes barely, I think.
Above those, an 11 field info form.
Hold on. I'm going to pause this so I can
corpse
save.
does not
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to save. Can't believe I passed that check, you guys. That's why I wanted to save, because I passed that check. I'm like, Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. Let's just get this shit done. Alright. I was going to go do something else, but I decided, nah, I'll just get it done.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Which was it that killed you, love or communism?
Huh?
You said love kills you, but when you fell down, you said it was communism.
You're misquoting me, Rooney. I said communism killed me. Love
did me in. Okay. Well, that's enough of that.
Come back later, Corporal.
I can peek at Kim's notes.
My frank manners and my memento.
Shoes aren't important. You have one, you can still walk.
If possible. Also, seem.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. Above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
that's you.
Right, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Okay.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribbling. Just lies there. The next
Is that the name I'm actually going by now? Hold on a minute. I thought that was just a joke. Hold on. Oh, no. God damn it. All right. The corpse isn't different to your scribblings. Just lies there. The next box says, coroner's case number.
KK57 dash 0803 dot 0815. Next. NA. Next. NA. Roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Fucky, fucky!
The little monster exclaims energetically. That's what the description says.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky, fucky. Right, pig's gonna have sex.
Naively, the lieutenant.
I wrote pig's gonna have sex.
El bigo mistako, Lieutenant.
Shut up, necktie.
We're still going with March 4th, 51.
Yeah, cause she is a little monster.
What else?
He looks over
9.
your shoulder.
Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed. Don't overdo it.
What?
It's okay to be unsure.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers. We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copy paper tries to answer why.
Alright, external examination.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Abrodin. Let's see.
Gotta take one of my fucking heartburn fucking gummies.
See, it's happening.
Oh my god, dude. This fucking brat.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something.
The game just calls her a thing.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a bucket.
You gonna explain why the belt is still around his neck even though we took him down?
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Shut the fuck up.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Nobody was talking about you. This kid is just inserting himself in here.
In addition,
Kim just ignores him.
Scalp and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark. It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with them. I have a pair in damn corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Alright, let me save. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's been like a few hours. I'm kind of tired. I want to go do stuff. What? Yeah, well, I think he meant like they were doing good timing. When you, are you asking about how he said we had a good rhythm? No, he's talking about throwing the rocks at him, I think. Actually, I don't really know what the fuck Kuno was talking about. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Fucking brat. I thought he was talking about throwing the rocks. Maybe he's talking about being high. I don't know. But I'm gonna end the stream for the day because I'm kind of tired and I got stuff I need to do that I need to take care of. And I've sat here eating on stream long enough. I feel like I ate the entire stream. Like I ate healthy stuff, but I still feel like I ate the whole time. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching, and let me know in Discord if you guys want to see me continue playing. I'll probably just play every week on this day, you know? I'll add it into the schedule. But yeah, have fun. Yeah, you have fun too at work. But yeah, let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. See you next time.